All right, 6 entrants in the 13-year-old girls final. We'll sort them out as we see them for the first time. We're scheduled to have 2 of the top 10 nationals, Zara Williams, another 7 locks runner, and McKenna Kaufman, both from 7 locks. I only see one of their uniforms. I can't tell the 5th athlete, but this is definitely Zara in the lead. Zara Williams, already a 1500 champ. Remember her final yesterday, she just got in front and stayed in front. And it does not look like Kaufman is in this race, so we had 9 entries, but 6 come to the line. Again, Zara Williams, our 1500 champ. Great outdoor season. Last summer, a 2:30 in the 800. She was 5th outdoors at the AAU Championships. That is Celaya Grantham, Charlotte Cole, Valerie Portillo, Rianne Christ. Zara's best event outdoors was the 3. She was 3rd nationally. 15th at AAU Cross Country Nationals. And she runs for School of the Incarnation. And the club out of Bethesda, Maryland. This team kind of runs with her eyes down, concentrating on stride, immediate space around her. And she's going right to work here. With 12 to go. Working our way through all the age groups at 3,000. Medals for all on the podium. And then we'll get into the 200 finals. Those will be 2 section finals. So the fastest 4. Second fastest 4 will have a chance to put up that time, so that'll be some great action coming up. About an hour away maybe from that. In the 800s, and that of course be time final, so all the entrants running for the clock alone. Then we'll go sprinting again with the 60s. First the hurdles, then the dash. Tell you what, the infield here is really, look at this line. Look in the middle of the field. 8 lanes with lots of room around it. This is a very good setup. Again, we talked about, this facility was built for a purpose. And so plenty of room for indoor sprint lanes. Growing up and going to indoor track meets, which were, of course, in basketball and hockey arenas exclusively. And, of course, there was all the drama with sprints of having to take pole vault pads. And some facilities still do this. But having padding propped up, maybe athletes behind it, holding it. So you would, go blasting through that, 55 at times or the 60 and just have to crash into the pads at the end. Watching, of course, the great Greg Foster, with his massive stride and then trying to come to a stop. And again, it was, great drama when you put that track right inside against the stands of a arena. Of course, all the, Melrose, of course, the great drama, but a lot of venues, Los Angeles, the Sunkist meet. These were big events, and all the stars went. You saw the Olympians. But it was a squeeze in some of these facilities. You had a track that would travel around and have to be installed. Now we have these wonderful indoor facilities, and like this with the spectator space, I think it's so important. Ocean Breeze, when it got built, I mean, that was, you talk about a phoenix out of the ashes. The folks on the Atlantic side of Staten Island suffered so much damage to those neighborhoods, and as part of the money that was put out in the borough, it was earmarked to build a rec facility, and that's where Ocean Breeze came from. And of course, built up on pilings to be resistant to any future coastal flooding. So these young people got it good now. But it's great because you can get more people in. It's easier to accommodate parents, coaches. And some of the great college facilities that have been built now. Arkansas certainly has hosted so many big meets. We have a beautiful facility in the west now in Spokane, the Podium, which has literally created a whole indoor high school community in the winter. And in the 5 years, they've done a wonderful job here at Virginia Beach. All right, 6 to go, and Zara Williams in charge and has a 25-second lead on Kaufman. So it is Kaufman out there, just in a slightly different uniform than Zara. Charlotte Cole running third. So Williams going for her second championship, and she'll also come back and run the 800, just like Henry Bacon was. A couple of tough 13-year-olds going for triples this weekend. All right, that was 7:24 for 2000. .11:08 the pace. Which would be a season best, not her PR. Meet record, by the way, is 10:32, Lacey Eaton from 2016. Four to go for Zara Williams. Oh, and I made, okay, so Kaufman now showing his DNS, so I was right in the first instinct about the uniform. It's Williams, Celia Grantham. Well, perhaps not. We've got some times out of order here. The scoring will let that all catch up. We do know that Zara is racing herself and the clock right now. 3 laps to go. She just passed Grantham. If Grantham is truly in second, then that's everyone's a lap down. 2 to go. And the bell coming up for Zara Williams. .29 at the line. And she picks it up. PR's 11:14. She's got 100 to go. She's going to get it. Zara Williams, 2 for 2, 1,500, 3,000, PR champion. And literally almost everyone else with a 1 to go. There's a strong finish. That's Rian Christ, PR. She's happy with that. 12:06.89. There's Grantham. 12:09.48. But Christ, 39.5 on the final lap. So her celebrating. PR for Jalen Franks, finishing 4th. So in the race within a race, everybody kind of finding some speed. There's Portillo, and Charlotte Cole will have